Hey guys, so I'm sure that all of you are aware of the SCP-500 that came out, uh, or sorry, 5000, sorry, that came out very recently. If you haven't read it already, then go do, because it is amazing. It breaks a lot of expectations about the Foundation, and it's an absolute deep dive of emotions. It's amazing. Yeah, I can't give this enough praise. I'm gonna be focusing on the end. So I will say right now, spoiler alert. If you don't want to have this spoiled, because I think that I discovered something that I don't think anyone else has discovered yet. I could be completely wrong, and people have already seen it, but as far as I know, and I've looked this up already, and nothing comes up. No one knows this yet, but at the very end, Pietro reaches SCP-579, which, by the way, I've already read up, and it doesn't really do anything. And if we actually inspect the page here and select this image, you can see here how it's called the lookcloser.png, right? I actually haven't discovered anything relevant. I've tried all kinds of photoshopping, brightness enhancement, sharpening, binary coloring. It's, as far as I know, this is a purely black image meant to throw you off. What's interesting, and I discovered this while inspecting, if you look here, this element here, this block quote, is this part, right? There's a massive empty space here before the footnotes. That's strange, right? Look at all these paragraphs. All that is text, right? When you open it up, boom, the story continues. It's really well made because you also can select it. The selection is colored in white. I mean, you have selected it, but it's colored in white. It's really smart, because you can see that you've selected it, but there is text all over the place. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select from here down to footnotes. Everything that's below here has been selected. I'm going to press Ctrl C, and I'm going to open up Notepad, and I'm going to paste. I'm going to delete this part and footnotes. This right here is the missing text. You said invaded, right? Might be one of the last times that happens. Right. Don't say that. It must be worse for you. That's what everyone says after they find out something they don't like. Jesus Christ. It's not something that can be hashed out in a few hours, man. Can you be quiet for a minute? Of course I can't. No, not yet. The feeling of being invaded? Why not? Don't say that. Don't even talk about it. We should have left well enough alone. I keep thinking, like, it would be better to end it all. Not with that, not with what we found. How long are they going to take? But it's not like that. Everything I am, you know what they'll say. It's me. It's over. It'll take time. You're germophobic, right? Did you get a reply? We shouldn't have looked. You too. I doubt anyone's going to be talking about anything else anymore. I feel sick. So, this is a very strange conversation because it seems like Pietro, if this is even Pietro, is talking to himself. I believe this is him after he has fallen down the pit where 579 is and died. This is kind of like his mind, right? And although it's very vague what's happening, what I'm seeing is that he's kind of reflecting, and I think he's realizing that everything is sort of fake. Nothing makes any sense. It's like a different reality, because there's this whole idea of invaded, right? Here. Invaded. There's a thing here. The feeling of being invaded, the worst thing in the world, right? And I don't really get what the whole germophobic thing is, but everything else here seems to be a sort of redemption, right? So this, I think, can help us understand what SCP-579 even is. I've read the article. Basically, no one knows what the fuck it is. I think 579 is some sort of reality-bending object that is able to create or connect alternate universes. And there's an alternate universe where the Foundation discovered why SCP-682 wants to destroy all humanity and agreed with him. And so they started destroying all humanity. And this is the one lone survivor that managed to get to this object that can cross dimensions. And he succeeded in his mission because the suit passed through whatever 579 is, that portal thing, reached our dimension where the SCP hasn't gone sicko mode on everyone, and appeared as SCP-5000, the suit where everything is kept. That's why it's so creepy, because it's like this happened in an alternate reality, right? It's very scary, the thought that something so terrible, the Foundation with its power, sort of discovered what 682. It really makes you understand why they don't want to ask some questions, or why some information should just never be revealed. Because whatever it is that 682 wants to destroy humanity for, when the Foundation discovered it, they agreed with him and subsequently extinguished the human race. This is a warning sign that the last survivor managed to pass through this portal that I'm guessing 579 is, to warn our reality. Incredibly valuable to the O5. That is, of course, just a theory, but I consider it the most plausible explanation. If you want to look at it for yourself, I recommend you read it. If there turns out that there is something about this image, I also tried opening it with code editors, Notepad, or everything. Can't find anything. So if anyone can find anything with this image called Look Closer, I really just assumed that the Look Closer was talking about this, the text that's hidden here. Also, if you want to examine the text, you know how to reach it, so that's up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I didn't spoil too much. I tried to not talk too much about the actual article. Go read it.